Well, she's melting out. I got 2 units ready to go. Get bales. Let's get at her. Hey everyone. Today is, I think, December the 8th. It's a Sunday. As you can see, it's pretty messy out. We were supposed to have a bunch of, we had a freezing rain warning last night, which I don't think really materialized. We just had rain because there was no ice around this morning. But we did get this wet, sloppy snow and rain, of course. So, thought it was going to be a indoor day, but figured, well, we may as well go and get some bales out there. We still got about 300 bales left to haul, and she's supposed to dive down again Wednesday or Thursday of this week. So I don't really like the fact with this wet weather that we're having and then freezing after that, we could start having bales that are getting stuck to the ground with the net wrap. And with net wrap, you don't want to have them stuck down because those bales will rip apart. So I think we better try and get what we can done here. As you've seen in the first shot, I've got the picker ready for Dad. I had to drop the oil out of the tractor last night. And just got it back in here this afternoon, and I was busy choring this morning. And of course Dad, his mornings are taking up with his meetings, his 2-hour meeting every morning at the Canadian Intelligence Agency in Delow. He goes there every morning, like I said, to exchange information and make sure everybody's on the straight and narrow, and fill himself up from caffeine, and then he's revved up to go all afternoon. So he's still, I fed the silage this morning and got these units ready, and he's out shredding bales, and I think he'll come out with the picker and he'll go and get the scattered bales that are easy for him to get at, and I'll get the ones that are in the clusters, because I've got the stack mover. I have to load the bales with the loader. So I need to go to where there's a cluster of 18 bales, and yeah, that's how she goes. So I was going to show you something out here, but as you can tell, you can't see. Dad cleaned off this corner here a little while back. That's 36. And we're going to 1, which is over the next half section over to the north. Dad cleaned off a quarter to the north of that a little while back. Between him and I, we cleaned off the Jiggins land out there and Crown land way out there, and the quarter on 3, which is on the edge of the bush here. So now we're getting mud all over the place. So I guess I better put my phone down and concentrate on my driving. And yeah, this is where we gotta go to. I'm gonna go to the east end because I like to start at the furthest point. And that way, if we get caught with big snowstorms and that, at least we got the farthest away stuff done. Hence, that's why all that's done first. So okay, let's get back concentrating what we're doing, and meet you out in the field. Well, we're at the east end of what we call 1, and provincial road 254 is a mile that way. Oh, it looks like it's getting foggy now too. Whoops, what's it? Oh, I'm wrong button. Come, it's not. There we go. Yeah, you still can't see it, but it's starting to get foggy, so it looks like all we're going to be able to do is 1 load each today, because it's already 3 o'clock, and so we're starting to get dark, especially in this cloudy weather at 4:30. So anyways, I'm going to start picking up these bales. I see the neighbor those 4, 5, 6 bales, those aren't ours, they're his bales. And the rest, I think over from over there that way is ours. So yeah, I'll start collecting these here. This particular quarter here, as you can see, it's a bunch of islands. This is kind of the old Plum Creek, and if I get a chance, well actually no, it's on the other side of this slough. On the other side of those willows is the old Plum Creek that goes to the east, ends up in Souris River. And so I'm kind of gathering up what bales there is on this end. I don't know where Dad's gonna go, whether he'll work on, I don't know, he'll figure out where he can go. And yeah, I'll just start gathering bales. And we put 18 bales on this, 3 wide, 4 deep, and then 6 on top. So I don't have my selfie stick here, so I can't plunk you down somewhere and to really see how we do it properly, but I don't know where I misplaced it. But so I'm doing the handheld thing here, so bear with me. There, we got one side, whoops, got one side put on. I just thought I'd mention this. When we converted from stacks to bales and started using this as a bale hauler, we were having issues with bales falling off the side. And to alleviate that, we went to Peliquins and got this 2x2 tubing, and he mounted that on the side. There's only about 6 or 8 inches, but that seems to be just enough. As long as your bales are reasonably square, they hold on pretty good. Wrong. This isn't a very good day to show you stuff outside a window, but I can get you closer here. Maybe we'll just go right outside. Bales just kind of sit on the chains like that. And there's just enough space here to hold that bale on properly. Unless if you don't have your bale, as you can see, I don't have my bales totally straight, but as long as your bales are reasonably straight, they stay on real good. So, and with the bales on top, that just kind of seals everything in place. So we got this little area cleaned up. I guess I should have actually went further south, pardon me, to those cluster of bales before, but I'll do that probably tomorrow. I thought I had to come in from a different direction, but I just remembered I had to come in from here and go around through where those bales are on the neighbors. I gotta go around there and come in that way to get at those. I thought I had to go this way on that island, but nope. That'll be tomorrow's job. Let's get these ones loaded. And there she be. 18 bales. I can't remember if I told you folks or not, but these bales are 1,200 pound bales. So, oh, what's my math isn't the quickest here, but 12 times 18, whatever that makes. So anyways, 7, 8, 9 tons, somewhere in there. If they were 1,500 pound bales, I wouldn't be able to pile that many on because it's too hard on the tires and the axles. But at 1,200 pound bales, this works out just nice. The camera that I use for the baler used this, gets double duty in the wintertime for this kind of stuff, and the feed, hook it onto the feed wagon since I feed with one tractor for silage. Right there. Whoop, nope. You learn where the sweet spot is, since I don't have it right over top of the hitch. There we go. ready to hook up. Now we're not too far away from our place, which is just right over there, west of Dad's yard. This is where we got our second cut bales, some old stuff over there, and some old bulrush bales there that were stacked up at one time, and those ones are suitable to use for bedding yet. The rest went to pelicans, as you've seen in a short, for soil reclamation. So I thought we're gonna fill up this hay yard here. So I've got this backed into place, and show you how we unload. That's what I should have mentioned, guys. We unload with the power takeoff. It's got a gearbox on there, and yeah, she's fairly quick when you go at her here. So lift up the hydraulic, like yay, and we put it slowest gear we can find. Pull the lever here up and watch your buck. That's all she wrote. Makes her a lot handier to unload. What I like to do is let it clean out a little bit. Sometimes she'll pull in some dirt and crap and junk. And there she be. Show you. Well, with this tractor, with the quad range transmission, the slowest speed, you end up having some space in between the bales, which is okay. It's not a big deal. The power shifts, well, you can jam them right up tight. In fact, you gotta put it in about second gear, I think it is, second or even third gear, and then you can have, if you want the bales tightened up, that's what you'd have to do. So that's why we keep that old rig around. It's kind of handy for this kind of work. So I guess that's it for today. Starting to snow out now, and we'll see what happens tomorrow afternoon. If I can get my butt in gear a little quicker tomorrow, and if it's not too stormy or whatever, we'll go get another load or two. We'll catch you then. Well, it's next afternoon. Gotta try and grease up these walking axles, and as you can see, there's a bunch of ice. So now I'm here with the bar, picking at that to get that greased up. Guess I should have done it yesterday, but it eventually has to get done. Dad's gone to feed cows hay, since I feed with silage in the morning. That takes up my mornings. And he went and got new tires for his 1 ton here this morning. So that was between getting the new tires put on the truck and doing his informational meeting this morning in below there at the Canadian Intelligence Agency. Get himself loaded up with caffeine so he can go like hell this afternoon. So he'll good tires on this truck anyways. They're Toyos, expensive as hell too, but a little better grip tire than what it was before. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll hook on to this flat deck trailer, and if Sherry feels well enough tomorrow, maybe she can come and haul a load or two with that, as well as us two with their other 2 outfits, and get a few extra bales in. So we'll see what happens. So I guess I better get crack-a-lacking here and get to the field. Well, we're back in the same spot as we were yesterday. In fact, the stack mover was just right over there when we were loading. Loaded these few bales up, if you recall. Provincial road is a mile back there. So we'll travel bouncy across the prairie here for a mile to get back at these bales. So kind of reminded me of another YouTuber there, Piper Doug. He was commenting on his video, his last video, about how we utilize prairie hay and marsh hay in our rations. And yeah, this is what we do. This is a source of bedding for us, and also some of this higher ground here where it's nice fine hay. It's good for calves and weaning calves and whatnot, and also at calving time we feed that to them there, as a, especially when their milk production's at its highest there right after they calve, and kind of keeps their milk from going too crazy there and too rich, so the calves don't scour too much. So yeah, we make use of this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's kind of an adventure coming out here, and some years, is it really worth it? Well, some years I question it, yes. But this is what we have to work with, and yeah, it's saves having to run to fighting with other guys in a grain field to go get straw, and it's only a couple or 3 miles from home. So do we have fun cutting cattails and baling it? Oh yeah, especially the heads there where all that fuzz comes off of it. It's a challenge, but so anywho, what we're gonna do, we gotta get to these bales here now. So I was gonna go around by the neighbors over here. I see he's got 6 or 7 bales left there, as I showed you yesterday, but since there's a little bit of a trail through here, I remember coming through here years ago, so we're gonna go pull a Gary here and go charging right through. There's enough snow in here. Well, it's not that bad. Filled up the bucket anyways. Make a couple of swipes with that, and then I can come out with a load. Well, I guess I came through there too. I could go through there too and go around by the island. Okay, I forgot about that. But I think we're going to stay going out this way, because that could be maybe a touch softer there. Here is not so bad. But yeah, there's actually a couple of low spots to go through, and then we got to go through a spillway over there, but I think I'll leave that for going the other way and getting those other bales. So let's go and finish this up. There's my trail. Okay, we'll catch you later. Oh, on the 3rd day of bale hauling, my true love gave to me more bales to haul. Well, yes, this is day number 3. We're in the same spot as yesterday. If you remember, this is the spillway on 1. Today I've got the bale picker. Plans had changed. Dad had to run to Cirrus this afternoon with his van so he can get winter tires put on it. So he's been getting lots of rubber put on this week, so to speak. And so I did the chores this morning, even fed most of the hay, and kind of playing musical John Deere's here. Front wheel assisted from 7:30 till about 10:30, and the other one on the bale processor till about 12:30 feeding hay, and now I'm on this one on the bale picker. So I got a load on here, and yeah, it's time to get this done, because with this tractor with the duals, the snow is starting to pile around the bales a little bit, not too bad right here in these higher spots, but in some of these lower spots, it's doing a little chugging and churning. So yeah, it's time to get this done. So there has been other years when the snow really piled in where we couldn't even use this outfit, so I had to go with the front wheel assist and pick every bale like before. So okay, so yeah, we're just gonna get as many bales hauled in as we can today, because I don't know if you can see the snow flying around. The latest forecast is for minus 25 tonight and minus 22 for a high tomorrow and minus 35 for a low tomorrow night. So needless to say, I'm not going to come out and haul bales in that kind of weather. But by Friday, it's supposed to be minus 11, so good old yo-yoing Manitoba, Canada winters. So I better get my phone shut off here and get on the road, and let's just keep hauling bales. Well, everything's put inside. Protected from the elements. It's going to be cold. And we've done not too bad today. I think I ended up getting 42 bales in. So for the few afternoons, the small afternoons that we're putting in, we're not doing too terrible bad, I think. Just doing what we can, when we can. So I think tomorrow, I'm got to run to Brandon for an errand. That'll be fun in the cold. But that's just the way it goes. Otherwise, we'll be just feeding cows and putting out more rough hay so these cows can pick through it and have some bedding. So it's not like we don't have enough of it. So with the silage, that works like a good blend. So, and probably watch some YouTube. So if you're looking for another channel to watch while it's cold like this, try out Piper Doug. He's farming family just north of here, about an hour's drive, somewhere around the Kenton, Hamiota area. I'm sure you'll straighten me out on that, Piper Doug and Mrs. Doug. Hello. So just common folk like us, just trying to make a living with some cows. So having some struggles here and there, and no different than this place. So he's not afraid to tell her all. So give him a try. You get some good chuckles out of there sometimes too. I like his sense of humor. So on that note, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Stay warm.